Do you know who Nettie Asberry is? I didn't, but she's fascinating and we're going to talk about her. Born in Leavenworth, Kansas in 1865, Nettie became interested in music and women's suffrage at a young age. By the time she was a teenager, she had already started writing her own music and became the secretary for the Susan B. Anthony Club in Leavenworth. Her interest in music grew so much that in 1883 she earned a degree in music, and shortly after graduating, she began teaching music lessons. Nettie moved to the Pacific Northwest not once but twice in her life. The first time she met her husband, Albert Jones, and moved to Seattle in 1890, just as the city was recovering from the Great Fire. And once established, Nettie became the first organist and musical director of the newly established First African Methodist Episcopal Church. But only 3 years after their move, Albert died and Nettie moved back to Kansas to be with her family. However, that was a short-lived move because she felt the pull of the Pacific Northwest and moved back, this time to Tacoma, where she met and married Henry Joseph Asberry, the proprietor of the Tacoma Hotel Barbershop, in 1895. Nettie soon became the organist and choir director for the Allen AME Church in Tacoma and organized the Mozart Musical Club for younger people to learn more about classical composers. And remember when we mentioned that Nettie was involved in women's suffrage as a teen? That passion for women's rights never went away. In addition to advancing musical studies for students in Tacoma, she co-founded the Tacoma chapter of the NAACP in 1913, the first chapter west of the Rockies. And their first official act was to defeat state legislation that would have banned interracial marriage in Washington. She also co-founded the Cloverleaf Art Club when she learned of the Alaska-Yukon Pacific Exposition's Women's Building to give Black women a chance to display their needlework and handicraft on a national stage. The club went on to earn a gold medal for the needlecraft at the expo. Nettie helped encourage the formation of African-American women's clubs in Washington and was the president of the Washington State Federation of Colored Women. And all the while, she still taught music in her 1887 Victorian in Tacoma's Hilltop neighborhood. Nettie died in 1968 at the age of 103, and her legacy lives on. Her home was designated a Tacoma City Landmark in 2022, and the Tacoma Association of Colored Women's Clubs is in the process of restoring the home to convert it into a museum and cultural center.